Excuse me, you let me in earlier. Could you let me out again, please?
Name?
Oh, God.
And what does the O stand for, Miss God?
No, My name's Mina Kumari.
Can I see your badge, Miss Kumari?
Well, actually...
What have you gained in your time working?
Gained?
Yeah. Apart from the salary, annual leave, and flexi time we've already mentioned, what have you gained? What have you taken away from your time here so far?
Stationery.
Stationery.
And tea.
Naturally, tea. Naturally. Hold on. My phone's going. I'll just stop there. There. And what would you like to gain in the coming year?
We've said that.
Yes, you're right. Sorry. Yes. Sex and a girlfriend.
Actually, that sounds a bit... I don't know. Shallow. The sex bit. Make it spiritual loving sex.
Tantric?
Yeah, go on then.
And what would you say your attitude is to your work?
Good?
Good. Yes. Actually, they've given a bit more space for that one. I think we'll need something longer. I'll put rather good. Would you say you're a perfectionist?
Yes. But I'm not very good at it.
Then we'll put that down as something to work on. This bloody phone's going again. Hold on, I'll answer it. It might be important. Hello?
Hello, sir. Is that James Buchanan?
Where?
Are you James Buchanan?
I'm James Buchanan.
This is security, sir. We have a young lady here who claims that you're her manager. Could you confirm that, sir?
What's her name?
Her name's Mina Kumari, sir.
It's not bloody Mina Kumari, it's Kathy Holmes. I'm Kathy Holmes.
Sounds familiar, but I don't think she works for me, no.
Are there any women under you, sir?
I'm in this bloody thing of arsenal.
Kathy! Kathy's in your team.
Oh, God, yes. Hell, Kathy works in my team.
Can you just spell that for me, sir?
Yes. K-A-T... Kevin!
Huh?
What am I spelling again?
Kathy!
Right. K-A-T-H-Y.
Was that A-E-D-A-I?
No. K...
A.
No. Kilo... Apple...
K-A.
Yes! Kilo... Apple... Tango... Homeless... Yeti... No. K for kilo... A for apple... T for... Gotten... H for hopeless... Y for... Oh, just Y.
And the surname?
Sir?
Her last name?
Oh, H for formidable. O for the wings of a dove. L for mica. M for corridor. E for... And S for... Nothing.
Is that Kathy Holmes, sir?
Kathy who?
Kathy Holmes.
I've never heard of her. Good night.
Ah, hello, Helen. You're still here. Good.
Oh, hi, Philip. Yes, I'm here. Just looking through the self-capitalisation and enhancement forms.
Marvellous.
It's really admirable, your dedication. Staying here with me to work through them after such a busy week.
Well, I like to be involved. And it's no hardship, you know. No hardship. You seem cold. Would you like a cup of tea? I could get Justin to make one for you.
Oh, no, thank you. But it's very thoughtful of you. A man in your position, you could go at any time you like. And yet, here you are with me.
Oh, well, you know. This process is very important for the organisation, and I think it's better to make a decision as soon as possible and inform the staff first thing on Monday. We don't want them waiting around all week. We should strike while the iron's hot, deliver the good news to people straight away, to boost morale for the whole week.
Except it won't be good news for everyone. Maybe we should give good news to people at the start of the week and the bad news to the others later in the week.
That might work. I'll give it consideration. Although it might be tricky if the people with the good news take over from the people with the bad news before they've had the bad news.
And what about the people who have no news at all? Won't they feel left out?
Yes. Morale is very tricky to manage. I think maybe we should give everyone some news. You're very astute. Ever considered working in the core business?
Oh, no, I don't think I could.
No.
Yes, I would like to. Imagine both of us working side by side.
Oh no, you'd have your own office. Don't worry about that. There are plenty of spare offices in a new annex. We'd probably never even see each other.
Well, I'm quite happy working in HR, working with you on things like this. In fact, even without the forms it would be nice. I was just looking at the sunset earlier. It's beautiful, don't you think?
Yes, you're right. Very impactful. In fact, possibly the most impactful sunset I've seen. You can almost see why people write poetry, can't you? Not that I can write poetry.
We could write together.
Right, let's get on with the forms. The sooner we're done, the sooner we're out. Are they all in?
Not all, sir, but most of them.
How many are we missing?
Just 2. I've done some chasing up and they both appear to have died in the past year.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You know about employment law and so on. Is it okay if we skip the process with them, or does that constitute discrimination?
I don't think that is discriminatory yet, but I'll check it with legal.
Here's a suggestion. Let's not bother reading the forms and just decide to keep them in post anyway. Off the record, of course.
OK, fine. I'm with you. I trust your instincts.
Marvellous. So, anyone stand out from the crowd?
1 or 2, possibly?
What about under ambition? What ambition do we have to harness?
Well,
What about that one there?
this one?
Yes. He seems to have written a lot.
Yes.
What does he say?
His ambition is to kill all of his colleagues. He then goes on to name them.
I see. The trick with these forms, Helen, is not to take them at face value. By listing the names, he shows organisational and prioritisational skills. The ability to add structure to passion and therefore control it. Valuable skills, Helen. Valuable skills. We have enough room for a maverick or two. I say promote him.
Yes, certainly.
Pass me an envelope. I'll write out the slip.
I'm sure they'll appreciate it being in your hand.
I think people respond to the personal touch.
Yes.
What else? Anything under flexibility?
There's a woman who can get her legs behind her head. Otherwise, just people saying they use flexi time a lot. Similarly, for team working, a lot of people say they work in a team. They don't seem to have really taken to the headings, I'm afraid.
We're probably just going to have to read them all. It might be a long night.
I bought some cushions and a flask of tea just in case. We can take as much time as we need.
Kathy, again, I'm really sorry.
That's not enough. You have to pay for it.
But surely I don't have to be your tea bitch forever.
Make the tea. I'll let you know when you can stop.
But I really do have work to do.
You should have thought of that when you left me stranded in the secure zone overnight.
You do realise the more you complain, the more days she's adding onto it in her head.
Oh. That's just unfair.
There's another one.
Tea!
Okay, I'll make the tea.
How long will you leave it?
Until the amount of tea makes me physically sick. So, how did your date go?
Ah, that. Well, alright, but not brilliant.
Is she not quite so nice then?
No, she's nice. It just didn't go brilliantly. I maybe shouldn't have taken her to the Shakespeare.
Not her kind of thing.
Turns out Titus Andronicus isn't very romantic. It's about a man who, after his sons are murdered, and his daughter raped and has her tongue cut off, and there's blood all over the place and everything, after that he takes his revenge on his enemies by cooking their sons in a pie, and making them eat the pie.
She didn't like that then?
She's a vegetarian.
Morning, Kathy. Morning, Kevin. I've got some news for you both in these envelopes here. Hope you enjoy reading them. Here's one for you, and one for you.
What kind of news?
The results of your self-capitalisation and enhancement forms. You'll just have to open the envelopes to find out.
But you know what the news is.
I'm afraid I know as much as you do until the envelopes are opened. The results are in envelopes to ensure that no one knows your news before you do.
Apart from you. Because you were one of the ones who decided it, weren't you? And one of the envelopes is manila and the other's gold.
And yours is manila.
Oh, fantastic. Well, call me Sherlock, but let me guess if I've got good or bad news.
I honestly don't know if the good news is in the gold envelopes or the manila ones.
Of course not. Even though you decided it. Or did Philip do some work himself for a change?
He read through all the forms personally, and I assisted him as required.
Well, I hope you brushed your teeth afterwards.
Sometimes, Kathy, I don't understand what you're saying, but I never feel I'm missing out. Is James around? I have an envelope for him as well.
Let's see it.
It's private for James.
Gold or manila? Come on, gold or manila? Manila, yes! In that case, it would be a pleasure to pass it on to him.
Hope you enjoy reading your news. Goodbye.
The bastards.
What?
We have decided, based on your responses, that you are no longer suitable for your post. As no other suitable posts are available, you will be retrained in your current role by your line manager over a period of 6 weeks, after which you will be re-interviewed for your post. If you fail in this interview, you will be sent on further retraining.
Right. Here's your tea.
James, in the next few days, I'll need to show you how to upload data, reset the pending queue, refer disks to IT, request missing information, delete incorrect records, burn batch disks, access the secure computer, print the monthly audit, and disseminate data packs.
Oh. Why?
So you can train me in it.
Ah. I see. And you're angry. This is beyond tea, isn't it?
This is far beyond tea.
Right. Much as I sympathise, I think I'll work at home for the rest of the day. Cheerio.
Don't you walk away from me! Come back and face me, you coward! Damn it!
I'm really sorry about that, Kathy.
It's all right. It's not your fault.
You must be really annoyed.
Yes.
Humiliated, even.
Yes, all right.
It's a bugger.
Yes. Well, what's in your envelope then, golden boy? Goldilocks, little golden envelope boy.
I've won a pen.
Oh, sunset, so impactful. Facilitates my emotions and glows like my heart glows. I leverage every opportunity to be close to you. Edward de Bono doesn't know what my heart knows. I am lost. As you sleep beside me in the conference room, are you sighted on my desires? The disconnect between my feelings and demeanour must end. Every moment adds value, every word inspires. This last quarter has been so pure and real, and so with this note I must say how I feel. Maybe I'll give it to him tomorrow.
.gov.uk Review featured Rebecca Jeshik as Kathy, Stephen Rogers as Kevin, Marcus Stewart as James, Francesca Wilson as Helen, Gary Mahoney as Philip, Alison Rycroft as the Secure Area Receptionist, and Kevin Monk as Security. It was written, directed and produced by Marcus Stewart.